Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York. They've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And guys, we have two teams, both on a roll. Tremendous momentum coming into this game, but Kenny, unfortunately, only one can emerge with a W tonight.
Well, very insightful that only one team can win, Ernie. But the toughest thing about winning is when you let your guard down. You cannot let your guard down if you expect to win the night.
You know, you got to have good coaching. You got to have strong leadership. Both teams have it. It'll come down tonight, Ernie, to who wants it more.
Very deep on all three of our parts.
Who wants it more? Only one team can win.
Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Hornets at the Time Warner Cable Arena. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games, even more critical to notch a win in this one.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
Yeah, and some top-tier opponents. Coming in, a chance to test themselves against the best our league has to offer. So those are the challenges that they face, but they have to approach those as opportunities.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Porzingis is out there with Aminu. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Hezonja in at the shooting guard.
That's his first personal foul.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of this.
Your Hornets shooting 2. Jonas Valanciunas.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And he makes both free throws. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Indiana.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And here are the Hornets now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Walker against Lillard. Here's Chase. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Lillard. 11 feet away. Here's Hezonja. Hits it from 3-point range. Hezonja's got 5 points so far.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Lillard. He had 22 points in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Now, here's Lillard, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Dishes it to Aminu. Pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Lillard. Knocks down the step-back J. Lillard's got his first bucket in this one. Charlotte trailer. And Walker kicks to Freak from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard against Walker. And he overshot that one, missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Chase. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Knicks trail by 5. A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to visit with Kurt Rambis.
We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Azania. Against Indiana, he was really on his game.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And let's take a look at Michael Kidd-Gilchrist's numbers. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 3 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here is Hill. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
Freak kicks to Caldwell Pope. And a wide-open look for Freak. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Here is Lillard. 6 points for him. And stolen by Freak. A fast break now for Charlotte. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Hill has the open look. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Rivers. Covered by Lillard. Freak kicks to Rivers. Here's Ajinça. Here's Robinson. Powered down with both hands.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor.
I was taught to, never let.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect. Knicks trail by 6. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with Doris Burke for an injury update on Damian Lillard. Doris?
Guys, Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He told me it looks like he took a knock and might have bruised his sternum on that play. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Bilal in at the foul. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
2 minutes remaining.
Lillard with it. He has 6. Now here is Hill. And stolen by Freak. Pushing it up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
.124 left to play here in the half. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He finished with 54 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And another three-point shot ball from Chase. Freak's got 34 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Ball's knocked loose. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and he dunks it down.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Now Lillard. He has 6. And Hill has it in the corner. And again, it's the Knicks missing. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Hornets lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.